Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? I'm back. So Nas have released King Disease 3. King Disease 3. He dropped at midnight, about 10 hours ago. US time, midnight. UK time, around 5ish. I'm in the UK, so the album dropped in UK time, 5ish. When I walked up not long ago, around 5:20, I walked up. So the album was already out 20 minutes ago. When I woke up, the album was already 20 minutes in when it dropped all over social media. I watched, obviously, I listened to the album through YouTube, obviously. So yeah, brilliant album, man. I'm not gonna call it a classic right now because it just dropped literally 9 hours ago. Like, don't do that. Let's be honest. People calling it albums classic after listening to it way one time. To me, you can't really do that, man. Have to listen to it over time, let the album build months after years, and you can't call it a classic. To me, I've listened to it once, not even released only less than a day, or 9 hours in, you can't be calling it a classic. So it's not a classic, but it's a good album. At least I did enjoy it. I'm gonna go and play it again later on today again because the album was brilliant. It's a brilliant album. Brilliant album. So it's Nas's 15th album altogether, and the third of the King Disease series. I think it might be the last one, I don't know. It could be. I think it will probably like it will be the last one of the series. But yeah, his last three albums have been great. Last two, even his EP, Magic, was a great EP too. So Nas is still putting out great music, man. He's been in the game for over 20 years now. Over 20 years he's been in the game. Since from his album dropped in '94, the Elmatic, to now, it's still relevant. A lot of artists, his age group, a lot of them ain't really as relevant as now as they were back in the '90s, early 2000s. But I don't fall off, man. That's how that's fallen off. He's still putting out good quality music, and and substance over hype. And that's what I like about Nas. He always has quality in his music over quantity, quality over quantity. And it's a good album. So altogether, so about 70 tracks altogether on the album. 70 tracks altogether. The song I like the most though is the Ghetto Report though. I like Legit as well. Favorite album. The song from the album. But once a man, twice a child. That song is deep. You gotta listen to that song. That song is very deep. You know what it is. When I was growing up, my mom was telling me about that saying: "Once a man, twice a child." When you first born your child, people need to feed you, look after you. Then you become a man, your own man. You look after yourself. Then when you reach old age, pension age, you become frail. Be people to look after you again. You could put in a home. It's like that. Listen to the story though. It's deep. Listen to the story of that song. I like that song. That's probably the most deepest song on that album. First Time is a good song as well. It's kind of Matt is basically talking about the first time you heard a certain rapper. You talk about the first time I heard LL Cool J, the first time I heard Biggie Smalls. Who's that kid? That's what he was saying. The first, and I like that. I like the backdrop. I like the story behind that. The first time, I mean, the first time I heard Nas was when I was a kid. The first time I heard Biggie, the first time I heard something like Bob Marley. Yeah. So yeah, I understand. People who listen to music, we all know how you always remember our first time when we first heard a certain artist, especially artists that you like, So yeah, but together, this album is a good album, man. It's a good album. What more can I say about his album? Go listen to it, man. You haven't listened to it. I'm gonna listen to it again. It's worth a listen. I think this one's better than the first one, King Disease 1. 2 is still my favorite out of the 3. But this one looks like this one's gonna be better than the first one. The first one I liked, yeah, but I didn't listen so much to the second one. I listened to it the first one, but when the second one, this is better than the first one. But I'm still the second King Disease 2 is still my favorite one. Of the third one, obviously King Disease 3, I have to give it time. I have to listen to it. over weeks and months, and I could really a real judgment amongst the three. But it looks like it's gonna be. It could be better than number one though. But two, I don't know yet. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. But they're all great. All the series are good. All 1 and 2 and 3 are great. But yeah, just haven't listened to it. But that was my little take on it, man. And yeah, if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It's all in all platforms, man. All platforms. So yeah. So that's it, man. I'm out. Peace. Go listen to it.